Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Final match of the season, Roma versus Cagliari. We are in 79 points. We do jump ahead of Milan. I guess that's because overall, I think Milan, we beat them once and we drew them once. So I'm assuming it's a head-to-head thing and not a goal differential thing. But Lazio in fourth in 72. So don't worry about the point system yet. We'll figure that out at the end of this game. Right now, schedule-wise, you probably already figured everything out, but I'm not going to say anything until the end of the match. So even after we beat Feyenoord 2-1, we lose out in penalties, out of Europa. Bitch to see, but whatever. Bologna, we did beat them 2-1. It was not a fun game. The tactic doesn't really work all that well. You can see we've got a lot of greens and yellows. That's great. But overall, this tactic is not great. And I need to figure out how to increase it if there's going to be a second season. I'm not a tactical person, so I don't know what to do. But Empoli, we did draw 0-0, sadly. I mean, we're not getting the goals. That comes from Jordan Veritat penalty in the 80th, was the winner there. But overall, we are not getting a lot of goals. And even the media is like, dude, where are your goals? I was like, I don't know. I have no idea where they're coming from because they're not coming in droves anymore. But Cagliari is today. Let's just get into this match. Let's get the season over with and get to the awards of the season. So this is the lineup that we do have. As you can see, typically, most of the time, my starting 11 has at least a 7 rating or above in the last 5. I don't have anything in this section. Nothing. I mean, 698 is close, but 674 for Sharawi has really dropped form. Perez is injured, by the way. Cristante is actually injured, or he's just coming back to fitness. Recommends 75 minutes. Karsdorp, same. The team is dead. Mancini is like 2 days to training. Veritat got injured. Zaniolo's not even registered, still coming back. Perez is how long? 7 days to 2 weeks. So Patricio, Spinazzola, Ibanez, Sule, and Karsdorp in the back. Ceballos and Cristante in the midfield. Sharawi, Pellegrini, and Mayoral, and Abraham up top. Mayoral, it's kind of funny. Mayoral was saying that he was bitching for game time. It's like, dude, you're going back to Madrid. There's no way I'm giving you a lot more game time. Unfortunately, I have to now. What is also funny about Mayoral is that my board was saying, hey, you should scoop him up for another season because he's a regular here, and you should keep your regulars. He's not getting game time. Why would I do that? So I have to remember to put Dani Alves on at the end. The press just asked me, are you going to give him any kind of special send-off? So it'd be nice to see him on the pitch. The supporters get to see him one last time, even though he hasn't played a lot. We'll see. So Pellegrini, Abraham is just a little too far. All the way out to Spinazzola. Jeez. Who, again, they sit on the ball. I don't know why they sit on the ball. But Ceballos, Ibanez, Abraham, Mayoral, into Pellegrini. Fantastic. He's done very little. So, 7th goal of the season. Sounds like he's done a lot, but I have not seen very much from him. So it's really pleasing to see him do something in this final match. Thank you, Mayoral. See, if he played like that all season, I would keep him around. So Spinazzola all the way out to Cristante. Unfortunately, unable to get anything out of it. Sule to Karsdorp. Sule's got to be the signing of the season. That or Almada, even though Almada was... Abraham! What is this? 10.5 minutes in, and you guys are playing like Barcelona used to. Where was this all season? This is completely new. Like the second half of the season, I have not seen anything like this. Pellegrini... I forget who that was. Was that Cristante? Yeah. And then Abraham. Finally finding his shooting boots there. Cristante, Ceballos, Mayoral. Oh, I thought he was going to get in the action. But no. Unfortunately, Crogno is able to easily pick that up. But we are doing very well in possession. Cristante over to El Shaarawy. Scoots by his man with his, I guess, the outside of his right boot. Tried to sneak one in there, but out for a corner. Pellegrini boots it into the box. Nothing. Strootman is there. Kevin Strootman, former Roma great. I used to love playing with him. He got tired so easily, but he was fantastic. That has to be offsides. Flag is down. That's not offside? Really? 3-0 in 20 minutes. But Kevin Strootman loved it. VAR review, of course. There we go. He didn't raise his flag. Look, his flag has been down this entire effing time. And it's questionable at best. Oh, Mayoral could have gotten it. His own goal, since I said you guys have sucked all season. And there you go. But 6 shots, 5 on target to their 1-1. They're playing like they should. I like how Nicolas Soulé is not used to the pressing intensity being asked of him today when it's been the same pressing intensity all freaking season. And he's been here all freaking season. So what is my next season's plans? I'm still not sure if I'm going to do a full season with Roma or not, or get into something else. I do want to go through the transfer window just to see what happens. Because again, everyone has been looked at to a certain degree. Soulé is being looked at. Cristante was looked at. Veritout and Karsdorp were looked at. Abraham, I think, was looked at. So there's a lot of things that are going to be in the works. And I don't know what's going to happen. We have 13 million, and that is it. Depending on Mayoral. Depending on, what the board and I agree on, what are we going to go for the title, things like that. So I'm not sure. We're not going to have a lot of money. So if we start selling people, I'm a little worried about that. There are 2 names that I do kind of want to possibly look at getting rid of. Ceballos and El Shaarawy. Ceballos is basically, because he's a good player, he hasn't been lights out for me, and he's not playing a lot until Cristante got injured and all that. Let's say everyone's just watching that damn ball. I'm hoping I can get some money out of him. Actually, let me see. Ceballos is rated at 11.5 to 14 million. So I got him for 1. Not a bad piece of business. Possibly bring some youngsters in that have some real potential. I don't know. We do have Christensen coming in. Kumbala's coming in. I think our back 4 is pretty much set as long as Mancini. Well, we got Kalulu coming back. So Karsdorp, we'll see. I'm really hoping that back line can stay. That would be great. But Soulé, obviously. But it's that attacking side that I'm having issues with. Abraham has scored a ton of goals, but is so lacking in so many areas once, when I needed him to be this goal scorer. That was just a little over. Mayoral's going back. I don't know what the hell happened there. Question, was a foul in the box. He's standing outside of the box, but I missed it completely. No penalty. So it'll be a spot kick right outside of the box. So a spot kick right outside of the box. El Shaarawy. Finally getting a goal in there. So 3-0. Is it 3-0? I thought it was 4-0. Abraham into Cristante, who just belts it off of a defender. Mayoral is the only one in the top 4 that has not gotten a goal. Pellegrini, Shaarawy. Karsdorp. Mayoral finally getting that. I was just saying that he was the only one that has not gotten a goal. I would praise, but I can't praise. I am bringing Dani Alves on for his final match in a Roma jersey. But that is a very good goal right under the keeper's arms. I just wish he didn't miss that first one by just like a freaking inch. 3 minutes left, 17 shots, 9 on target to their 2-1. We have absolutely dominated them. And this is a game, we should have dominated them, but this is something that we should have been doing all season. Obviously with even Man City has a hiccup here and there, but man. And I say that, and we've got a sea of green and everything. Full time, 4-0, as they make a final substitution right at the last second. I don't know. But, I say that having come in second, pretty much. Morale seems really high right now. How far can you take it? That was the last game of the season. I'm not taking it any farther. We'll see how next season starts, but that's pretty much it for right now. I will say this game still has a lot of problems. A lot of those interactions are absolutely dog shit, and I don't know why they can't make it better. I'm not a coder, I'm not a game designer, so I don't know, and Milan lost their game. So that's the last of it. 94 points for Juventus. Damn, they really just stormed away with it completely. So as you can see, Roma have come in second place. We have made it to the Champions League, all the way from the Europa, God, what is that? Conference League, I guess. So we have done very well. Obviously, next season would be battling for the title against Juventus. But again, we need better players. We need a better tactic. We need a better coach, but that's a different story. So we do come in second. The league looks like this. Juventus at 94. Roma, Milan, Lazio in the Champions League spots, down to 75 points. Salernitana, Spezia, and Venezia all downhill to the second league. Empoli, no, they were pretty much set. Player stats, we'll get into the awards in just a minute, but 24 goals as the top goal scorer for Abraham. Sule with 738. Most assists, Perez at 14. Kumbala is the best pass completion. Wow. I mean, he hasn't played as much as the others, but still. Most player of the match awards, Carlos Perez at 8. Yellow cards and red cards, Mancini, whatever. Our finances are just in the dumps. I did not do very well at sticking to that finance right there. So AS Roma, end of the season, a review, the new arrivals. Nicolas Sule just tops. I mean, why am I getting all these achievements? 5-star man. Nicolas Sule just absolute tops. 738 average rating. Tammy Abraham from Chelsea. 34 million. Damn. Almada in third. I don't know. Is this really first, second, third? But Sule at a B+. The board are very pleased with the deal to sign Sule. Abraham, it's their problem, not mine. The board are content with the deal to sign Almada. It's a C. C rating. He got, well, 9 + 9, 2 goals, 4 assists. He could have been better. Pleased with the deal to sign Ceballos is mainly due to the club playing so little for the man. Yeah, 21 starts, 14 off the bench, 1 goal, 2 assists, 701 average rating. Hasn't been the greatest. A season to remember, Roma were one of the competition's feel-good stories, defying expectations mainly thanks to an impressive spell between September and October, and after climbing as high as second in their peak, they were able to celebrate a job well done. So, second place, as we've seen. The Conference League, you wanted to reach the final. We didn't get there. We got the semifinal. C-. Coppa Italia reached the final. We got the third round. Did not do so well with that. Biggest win, 5-1 over Sassuolo. Apparently, as we now know, our affiliate. 2-0 was our match to remember against Juve. That was fucking fantastic. And goal of the season. What was the goal of the season? Goal of the season. Carlos Perez in the 45th. Let's see if we can see it. So Veritout, Cristante into El Shaarawy. They are really getting it. Perez from outside of the box. Have a nice curler into the top left. That was a pretty good goal. Not a great build-up, average build-up, but fantastic shot. Finances. So Pellegrini with the most shirt sales. Abraham, Veritout, Zaniolo, and Ceballos. 11.41 in merchandise sales. I know that that's something I loved about FIFA Manager and that We Are Football is you can actually get into the merchandise a little bit. I know that's has nothing to do with the manager itself. A manager would never get into, ooh, we should start a scarf thing. But overall, I love those little pieces that FM doesn't do that We Are Football and others do somewhat well, or at least did well. We rotated the team a fair amount this season. However, our key players played a major role in how the season turned out. Patricio, 712 average rating, really. Karsdorp, definitely. Sule, definitely. Mancini, definitely. Spinazzola, okay. Veritout, not too bad. Cristante, yep. Perez, definitely. Just the end of the season, my God, he sucked. And then he got injured. Pellegrini, not so much. Shaarawy, Tammy Abraham, okay. The accolades, this is what I'm looking for. So fans player of the season is Nicolas Sule. Love that. Absolutely fantastic pickup. I mean, he's been picked up so many times by so many different FM players. But man, what a player he is. Young player of the season, Carlos Perez. Not too shabby. Signing of the season, Nicolas Sule. Goal of the season, Perez. We already saw that. Top scorer with 24 is Tammy Abraham. Most assists we've already seen, 14. Overall, you can see Perez and Sule all over these awards. Loving it. Worst discipline, 13 yellow cards and 1 red card for Mancini. Well, still love him. Still think he's fantastic. So Data Hub, you can see general performance, we are performing well above average. Passing. So we were definitely a huge passing team and very accurate. Fantastic numbers right there. Performing well above average in attacking stats, which is great to see. Unfortunately, goals is what we're having issues with. So we can get forward, we just can't do anything once we're in the box or just around the box. Team attacking, we are performing well above passes attempted, many more passes attempted than average. Yeah, I mean, we were playing a tiki-taka style, so that makes sense. I'm not going to go into this end of the team season meeting, but that does it for right now. Morata wins Italian Serie A Player of the Year. He sucked with Chelsea, but damn. Oldman named as head coach of the year winner. Yeah, I'm 46 years old, but matches 38, win ratio of 65. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to accept this award for all of my fans out there. So Dan Friedkin, pleased as Oldman wins head coach of the year. President Dan Friedkin has praised Sefian Oldman for winning the Italian Serie A head coach of the year. In a brief interview with the blah blah blah, revealed that he was proud of Oldman's work of late and that it augured particularly well for a long-term future success. Roma Team of the Year. Karsdorp makes it in. Look at that. Juve just all over the freaking place. Absolutely crazy. But Karsdorp and Sensi, are in there. Everyone else is freaking Chelsea. I mean, is freaking Juve. Fuck you, Feyenoord. I don't really want Tottenham to win either, but especially Kane. But fuck you, Feyenoord. So I just sat there through this stupid Champions League final where Barcelona beat Liverpool in penalties. It was not a fun game. It was not a fantastic game to watch. But the reason I did that is so I can finally get into the leagues and just get all this out of the way. In the Premier League, Liverpool do win 92 points over Man City, Man United, and Arsenal in the top 4. Aston Villa, Watford, and Norwich go down. Wow. Brighton and Burnley just getting beat out of. But look at this, 14th through 19th, 4 points. That is it. That's pretty tight. In the La Liga Santander, Real Madrid, just by goal differential, I would imagine, 80-80 in the Madrids. Barcelona come in 3rd. Atletico Bilbao comes in 4th. Wow, good job for them. Bundesliga, as usual, Bayern win out. Dortmund come in 2nd. Gladbach and RB Leipzig come in 3rd and 4th. I have no idea who that is. Greuther Fürth and Arminia Bielefeld. I don't even know who's in the Bundesliga these days besides the big teams. So, Serie A, as we've seen, Juve win, Roma come in 2nd, Milan and Lazio come in 3rd and 4th. That is it for the season. Like I said, there will be one more episode. I'm going to go through when I get time. Obviously, I'm going to get through some transfer business, see what happens, and then kind of figure out, do I really want to do a second season with Roma? I don't see myself beating Juve. I'm not good tactically. I'm not good in all of that. So I don't see myself beating Juve. So 2nd is pretty much as high as I can hope for. And that's, again, with some really lucky fixtures in there and some real shit storms, which would be nice to win one of these days. But so we'll get through the transfers and see what happens. But yeah, that does it. Season 1 is done with Roma, and I'm going to call it a day. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy.